morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, week 3, free of constructions. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock in the morning. I just got dressed and ready for the day. I have quite a busy day ahead of me. I made myself a cup of coffee. This is the second coffee. Eyal just left. Tomer left to school. Uri is just about to... He gets dressed and he just about to leave for his day. I got into my studio and started to prepare like a list of the things that I want to do today. I still have to prioritize them. There are quite a lot of things in my list for today, so I'll see how I manage, and I also want to vlog and take you along with me. I think I will start with some admin work because it's a week free of constructions. Monday's club and Knit Night club, we decided to meet this week, so usually on days when I have my knitting groups, it's more or less everything that I can achieve this day, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't have a lot of energy after a meeting, or I'm mostly preparing and enjoying a slow day before the Knit Night meeting, but trying to squeeze in some work, but it's not regular work days. And yeah, it was very, very exciting to meet the knitters, my makers, my friends. It was very exciting for me to arrange the table for them inside. Most of them, they know this setup because before we had the studio in the back balcony, this is how I started all those workshops and meetings around our kitchen table. And so most of them, they know this setup already, and it wasn't new to them, but it was something. Still, it was new to come inside again, and for me it was very exciting to rearrange the setup, the table and everything. It's a lot different this time because I am not adding a lot of craft stuff in the space when they come. So it's only us around the table with a little bit of things, in the center of the table, and I really enjoyed and was excited to arrange it. And it was a little bit emotional for me, but when they came, I was so happy, and they all were very excited to see the cabinets. Most of them, I think, maybe all of them, I'm not sure, watched these vlogs, but they knew already, and they were involved in this new cabinet setup. But when they came in, they said it looks much prettier in real than in the screen, and it made me very, very happy. We really, really like the new setup, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. Monday's club, because the work will start next week again, and it will be a massive work. A new group of builders will come here, so I'm not sure when will we meet again. It will take at least 2 more weeks, I hope it will not take a lot longer, but I don't know. In any case, the Monday's club, we decided that we will contact and be in touch, and in any ways they are contacting me every few days, and we speak and they are updated. With the Knit Night group, we decided to I think it's time for a change, and we decided to make it a little bit different. I will have to keep a smaller group. Unfortunately, I will have to keep a smaller group for the Knit Night because it's inside my home, and the kitchen table is a little bit smaller than the table that I used to have in the studio. And also I will have to rearrange the hours because of the activity in the house in the afternoon hours. So most of these girls almost all of them are running with me for years, and we are more or less like a family. So for me, it's okay that they are here, but we will have to see how we will make it. We might meet every other week. I'm not sure how we will do it, but we will discuss it later on when it will be relevant after the constructions will be done. So yeah, and during Mondays, one of the ladies for Monday, which you already heard her name quite a lot, Orna, she said she watched my vlog that I uploaded last Sunday, and she told me regarding this vintage cabinet that I was arranging my hand knitted socks inside. She told me that I have to contact a very talented guy, that he takes care of such furnitures and he's a specialist in this, and she gave me his number and I talked to him, and she said he can renew this drawers unit that I got from my mom, and it's very dear to my heart, and she knows about it, so she suggested I will contact this guy. So yeah, so Eyal and myself might go to meet him on Friday and take the drawer unit to him and get his idea or advice what he can do with it. So yeah, this is also exciting. I'm very excited about that. Let's see if I really hope it's not too expensive. I guess it's not a cheap thing to do, because as I understood, he is a very professional and specialist in this kind of wood and this kind of vintage kind of furnitures. So let's see, we will give it a try. Anyways, I made myself the second cup of coffee. I have some admin work to do. Forgot to mention, I'm wearing my Cumulus V-neck by Petite Knit, knitted with pure 100% silk from Knitting for Olive. A lovely knit for such a day. It's getting very hot here in Israel, very hot. So it's a lovely knit, and I'm wearing a pair of linen trousers that I purchased, I think 2 summers ago in Arquette, which I also like this brand. And yeah, I really enjoy wearing these 2 pieces for this hot day. And yeah, I think I will start with some admin work. I will have to contact the electricity guy, and I have to make an appointment with him for next week with the builders, and then I want to contact the guy, a specialist guy for air condition, because we think to place a new air condition in Uri's room. He's waiting for it for years. We promised it to him, and we think this is the right time, because there are builders here, and the house is going to be a mess again next week. So yeah, and I plan to can sauerkraut that I started to do earlier this morning. So I will take you along with me to sterilize the jars and place all the cabbage in the jar to press it into the jar. Yeah, I started to write the granny stripe shawl pattern. I started to write it on Sunday, and I made a progress also yesterday on this pattern. It came out so lovely, and I can't wait to have this one shared as a pattern on Etsy and Ravelry. So I hope to make some progress on it today. I also knitted another sample of my new crochet collar, and I decided, typically me, I decided to add to the pattern a shorter version. So this sample of short version is now blocking. It's on the blocking. I think I shared footage with you earlier. By the way, I will share footage from Mondays and Knit Night at the end of this video. And yeah, I want to, I have some cotton to pack. One of my good old customers on Etsy contacted me to ask what's left in the stock, and I made, together with her, we made a list of 42 balls which will need to be sent via express shipping. So it's a little bit different packing for me, so I'll do that together with you today. I have a new custom which I can't wait to share with you. I will try to share it with you later today. Maybe I will have with you a little bit of some quiet knitting time later during the day. Jars of sauerkraut are made. Usually I like to prepare more in one batch, but I only had one cabbage in the fridge, so you know the motto already, let's work with what we have. And these they will stay here until later today, and then early afternoon I will move them into this cupboard, into the pantry for another 3 or 4 days, and then into the fridge. And it takes 3 weeks. That's why I marked the date that I prepare it. It will take 3 weeks to develop the good bacteria. Next, I want to pack an cotton order that I received yesterday on Etsy. All the cottons that I'm going to pick up live here in the closet in 2 drawers. The most of the cotton that I have left in stock. I have a few more packages downstairs in our storage room. I think the room is too small and tiny to be, I will not be able to pack the package here, so I will pick everything that is going inside this order. I will place it into a box and take it out to pack it outside in the kitchen table. So let me first show you the cotton that I have left. So let's open this closet. It is not organized and finalized yet, but now most of the cotton that I have left in stock, it's really a small amount of cotton balls. They live here in these 2 drawers. So you have this drawer with all the blues and greens and, you know, a little bit of platinum color and browns, and then a lot of the greens, and it's a mess. It's a huge mess at the moment, but I will pick everything that goes into this order. I will put it here in this box and will take it out with me to pack outside in the kitchen table. I just opened the Etsy app to go through the messages that I went back and forth with this customer to decide what colors I'm going to pack for her, you know, according to what I have in stock and what she wanted to originally to have. And then I realized that from the morning I have such a lovely note from another customer who was waiting for me this morning on Etsy, and I thought I will read it to you. And she says, Mo, hope you and your family are well. My granddaughter is going to college this fall and only wants to have me make her another kiss blanket. She doesn't want to bring the one on her bed because she wants it there when she comes home. I offered to make her sweaters and I just made her your socks, but thank you for your wonderful patterns. Please know how happy you make those of us who love to knit and crochet but can't design. Stay well and know you are in our hearts. So, thank you so much. I read this note. I found it first thing in the morning with my first coffee. I read it loudly to Eyal, and it is such a heartwarming message. Thank you so much. And now I will go through the conversations with the customers that ordered the cotton, and I will make sure I place everything we discussed inside her package. So this is everything she picked. Now I can take it out and start packing it. So I just came here into the dining room table to pack this beautiful, colorful cotton package, and I realized this package is it's for 42 balls, and it's more than 2 kilograms, and every package that is 2 kilograms and up needs to be sent in a express shipping. And the service that I usually like to use in the post office calls EMS Express. They have a special package that you should use, and unfortunately I don't have any more of these packages now with me, so I will have to go there and pick up some packages, or maybe Eyal will do it for me tomorrow. But for now I will place all these beautiful cottons in 2 organza bags and will prepare it, so when I have the EMS packages, the EMS bags, I can just put them inside and send them out. So these are the 2 organza bags. And usually I like to add a little bit something extra, so I packed a small plastic bag with CrochetObjet knitting logo with a few tiny fabric buttons. I hope you can see them. And I added this tiny neon tassel or fringe, and I also added a thank you note from me. And now it's ready, and whenever I have the special EMS packages, I will pack them and send them away. Hi everyone, it's already 4 p.m., almost 4 p.m. I had a lovely lunch with my boys. It's been a while since we last all the 3 of us had some time to sit and chat together during lunch, and we had a lovely time together. We also had some delicious food that Eyal made for us. We ate pad kapow, which is a Thai dish that is very loved in our household, and Eyal made it for us really early this morning, really early, like 6:30 it was done. So I only had to make some salad. I made some rice, so we eat it on top of rice, and then on top of the pad kapow, on top of the meat, you eat it with sunny side up eggs, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. And now the boys left. Each has each, you know, to his own activities, and I spent some time here next to my computer writing down, making some progress on the pattern, on the granny stripe shawl pattern, and I just left it on me, although it's completely not the weather for woolly knit today, but it feels so nice, and I really enjoy wearing it, and I really like the way it looks, so I left it on me. And this is the last part of today's vlog, but I thought to quickly share my new cast on with you, because I really wait to share it with you for quite a few days, and I didn't have the chance. And also today I don't have a lot of time, but I will quickly share with you what I made, what I started, what I cast on, and then maybe in the next few days when we meet again, I will tell you more about it. Anyways, it lives in this beautiful bag that I was gifted by my friend Catherine from the Wool Cat. She hand stitched this beautiful pattern, and then she sewed this project bag. I shared it already in the past, and I will share it a lot more in the future. I am completely in love with this project bag, and it's always next to me. Yeah, I cast on a new self-drafted raglan, but this is a new Scrappy project. Are you ready? Please don't lose stitches. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I cast on a new Scrappy project, and you know I'm in my Scrappy era, like, I don't know, Scrappy project knitting era. So this time I already knitted to myself a few self-drafted raglans, but never in fingering weight yarn, and this one is made by fingering weight yarn. So I will have to recalculate everything. I have the guidelines. I like to to self-draft my t-shirts because I can create my own needs and the details that I love the most. I already shared in the past for my t-shirts. I like the neckline to be high. I think it's more flattering to me. So I like a closed neckline, and this time I wanted it to be with less positive ease. So I knew I can, be based on all the mathematics I did on the last self-drafted raglan that I knitted, the black t-shirt. It's a different gauge. Obviously, here I have 26 stitches per 10 centimeters per 4 inch, and I think on the last one, on the sport weight one I made, I had 22 or 23 stitches. So it's not very far, but I knit and I put it on quite often I put it on this cord, and then I try it on just to make sure I get, the right size and the right fit. But I can't tell you guys how I'm in love with this project. I really enjoy it. And the other thing that I did here, so it's a Scrappy project, so I use fingering weight yarn from all the, the row 1 yarn that I receive in my row 1 subscription, and all the scraps that I have from socks and from my Coziest Memory blanket. So I grab a lot of Scrappy fingering weight yarns that I have, but I also incorporate it together with Kupa yarn. So recently I've been busy with working on quite a few projects with Mayak Fibers yarns for future projects, and for, so I have quite a lot of the Kupa yarn, and the Kupa yarn is a fingering weight, which is 50% organic cotton and 50% baby yak. And this feels completely gorgeous against the skin, for me at least, because, I live in Israel. I don't have a lot of days in the year to wear woolly knits against the skin. And a t-shirt, I plan to wear it against the skin and not with something underneath it. We shall see, but this is what I plan. So I said, if it will be made 100% out of wool, not the best option for me because of the weather here, and also because I'm a little bit sensitive skin. I'm a lot less sensitive than I used to be, but I still, anyways, I decided to cast on using the Coupa yarn, which I have here quite a lot. And I took all the Coupa yarn that I have and placed it on my project bag. And I cast on with one of the Coupa yarn colors. I don't have it right now here, but yeah, this is what I did for the cast on, and then for the next two stripes. And then I started to incorporate fingering yarns from my Scrappy stash. And yeah, and calculating the raglan size as I go, but I'm completely in love, and I just cannot put it down. I also always want to go and work on it. I always want to spend time with it. And I think it was yesterday that I separated body and sleeves. Maybe yesterday, maybe the day before, and I made quite a lot of progress on the body. So now I work in the round for the body. I use the same formula that I used for my all my previous self-drafted raglans. I cast on the amount of stitches, the number of stitches that I cast on, and then I work back and forth, increasing the raglans, but every knit row and every purl row I cast on a new stitch. So I work back and forth, cast on a new stitch at the end of every knit row, at the end of every purl row, and then when I have the shape to the back shaped, I join to knit in the round, and then I work in stockinette stitch. I work knit all the way, all the rounds, increasing in one round and knitting on the next round. So one round increasing and one round just knitting. So it's a simple and basic raglan formula. And yeah, I just wanted to share it with you. I will probably share it with you more in future episodes. And now I think I made quite a lot of progress. Looking back at my to-do list from the morning, I checked quite a lot of boxes. So I think I can give myself some time to sit here and knit on my new Scrappy raglan. And yeah, I really enjoy the, it's a really like color driven project, and it's really what I need at the moment. And I also need to check that I am not losing stitches here. But it's really what I need, and I really enjoy having it. And sometimes there are projects that are getting, first in the line. So this is kind of project that is now first in the line. I really want to work on it every moment that I can to knit on it. And it's gonna be interesting. I guess knitting police will come after me, because the Coupa yarn is a non-superwash yarn, and the fingering weight, hand knitted socks, Scrappy yarn that I use, all of them are superwash yarns. So yeah, I guess I will have an excuse when the knitting police will come. Yeah, I will tell them it brings me joy. I don't know, we shall see. I might block it and, regret this blend. And I guess the stripes with the superwash will react differently than the stripes with the non-superwash wool, but at this moment, I just don't care. I just want to knit on it, and I can't wait to have it. Although I'm a completely process knitter, in this case, I really want to have it. Every time I try it on, I my heart jumps, my heart sing. It makes my heart sing. And I really wanted to share footage of me wearing it, but it's not on the right stage to share, you know. Right now it sits right in the middle of the bump, so it's not appropriate to share. Not for now, maybe later. So yeah, I think this is it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed. We have a lot of plans for the weekend, a lot of plans, but nice ones. And yeah, I hope you have a lot of nice plans for the weekend. Tomorrow I will not vlog. And on the weekend I will try, as always, to share a reel on my Instagram with snippets from the weekend, if the reality here in Israel will allow my mood to do it. And yeah, I hope you also have some lovely plans for the weekend. I hope you have something nice to work on. Yeah, thank you as always. Thank you so much for watching. Next week we will be back to the building and, you know, constructions activities, and the house will be mess again. So I guess on Saturday evening Eyal and myself will rearrange the place again for constructions. And I hope I will take you along with me for week 4. Let's see how it works. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I wish you a lovely weekend. I hope to see you soon, and until then, happy making. Bye.